Hello lovely dancers, my name is Aisha and welcome back to belly dance tutorials. In today's class I want to do a quick warm-up routine or stretching routine that you can do at the beginning of the class, at the end of the class, or anytime you feel like doing a quick stretching routine without going through a full program. So let's get started. You can just follow along with me. I'll try to do it in real time and I hope it won't take me more than 10 minutes. First of all, knees are slightly bent, relaxed and soft. Pelvis a little tucked in, so yeah, a little tucked in, shoulders down. And let's start with the head warm-up by tilting the head from side to side, or neck warm-up, yes. A few times, and you can add the body a little bit, so add the body into this movement so you get a little bit more stretching in the neck, and then front and back, front and back. Twisting from side to side a few times. And go around in a circle. And again, you can add the upper body movement into it a little bit so it doesn't feel so strenuous on the neck. And change direction. Back up. Let's do the shoulders, shoulder roll. So we'll do a circle, one shoulder at a time, from front to back. So the shoulder goes front, up, back, down, front, up, back, down. And I add a little plie in the knees. You don't have to, you can just keep the knees straight if you want. But I want to start the leg warm-up in the same time, so don't forget to hit all the 4 points of the diamond that will connect into a circle. So when it's front to back, don't forget to touch the front, up, back and down. And let's do a few of these with a little bend in the knee, little plie. And now let's do it from back to front. So the shoulder go back, up, front, down, back, up, front, down. Other one, back, up, front, down, back, up, front, down. Now full circle from back to front. So hit all those 4 points, make it round in a circle, and add a little bit plie in the knees. And now let's do both together from front to back and add a little bit more of the arm movement, like a sort of a snake arm. And now from back to front. Alright, very good. Now with a wider stance, we'll continue with the shoulders and also the midsection of the body, and we'll just lunge from side to side. So we lunge. You can add a little shoulder roll if you want, or not. You can just do just a side to side movement and try to get a little bit of this side flexing and extension. Flex, extend, yes. So a little bit more of the wavy movement in the side of the upper body or rib cage. Yes, so it's a rib cage, big figure 8. If you want, you can add the head a little bit, so you let the head fall on each side. If this gets you too dizzy, then don't do it. And with a shoulder roll. All right, very good. Moving on to more sideways stretching. So don't forget, the knees are still soft, a little bent, pelvis tucked in, arms up. And from here, we just lean from side to side. You can bend one arm at a time or not. You can just keep them straight if you want, the best you can. I like to bend them. And add a little hand circle, wrist circle here, or flourishes. So we add a little hand movement here, a little deeper, and a little arm circle if you want, or not, or you can just keep them up here and focus on the stretching on this side. Knees are still bent. When I lean on one side, I'm gonna bend one knee more than the other. A few of these. Shoulders down. So when you have the arms up here, the shoulders tend to lift up, but try to bring them down on the rib cage. So arms are up, so go all the way up with the shoulders, and now bring only the shoulders down and keep the arms up. Yes, and just a few more of these. You can look up once in a while. All right, very good. Now moving on to chest stretching. Try to bring the arms here in the back and bring the hands together like this. Try to extend the elbows. If you are not able to extend the elbows completely, have something in between your hands, like a side stick or a belt or whatever you can. So your arms might be a little bit more far apart, but I want you to keep the elbows extended. But if you bring the hands together and can extend the elbows, then just do that. With a wider stance now, we'll just fold halfway, keep the head up. Yeah, one more time. So bring the chest down, fold in the hips, and keep the head up as much as you can. If you cannot, just keep it neutral, that's fine. Now from here, I'm gonna do a few pulses in the chest. So I'm trying to bring the chest down. A few pulses here to deepen the opening in the upper chest. All right, a few more times. And come back up. Shake the hands. Try to do this one more time. Wider stance. Open the chest. Bring the chest down, folding the hips, head up. Stay here for a little bit. And now we'll go all the way down. Fold all the way down. If you need to bend the knees a little bit, that's okay. Let the head hang. And the arms overhead, let them hang there for a few moments. Now come back up, have the knees bent, and come back up. One more exercise to open the shoulders and upper chest, and for this one we will go at the wall. Come here at the wall, about a feet away from the wall, and stretch your arms up on the wall like this. Keep the elbows extended. Now keep the pelvis back. Yeah, so don't be like that. Keep the pelvis back. And now just bring your head and chest closer to the wall as much as you can. And if this is too easy, just go lower on the wall. Go a little farther apart with the feet. Bring your pelvis back and bring your head and chest toward the wall and stay there for a little bit. If this is too easy, go farther back. Bring the hands a little lower, and the same thing, bring your head and chest as close to the wall as you can, keeping the elbows straight as much as you can, and the hands are almost vertical. And you can do a little movement like this, front and back, and try to deepen your upper back stretch, and come back up. Now let's continue with the hip stretching. We'll just do some slides, some hip slides from side to side. Keep the hips horizontal. Work with a bend in the knees, so they are not straight, they are a little bent, and you need to bend them more or less on each side, so your hips have this horizontal line. When you're out here, just bring the hip down a little bit. So we create the visual effect, the illusion that our hips are sliding on a horizontal line. But you actually have to push the hip down a little bit when you're out here. I will do a few of these. And now front and back. Push front, pull back. Push front, pull back. And we're trying to maintain the same horizontal pattern of the movement. So when you go back, do a little tuck in here. So bring the tailbone down. It doesn't stick out like this. Bring the tailbone down. So we create the same horizontal movement. And now we will go around in a circle. Side, front, side, back, side, front, side, back. And keep, make it big. Keep it horizontal, make it big. If you need to, you can widen your stance. Make it even bigger. And with a little back bend here, lean forward, lean back. Lean forward, lean back. Other way. Changing direction. Make it a little smaller. Continue a few times. Now little amis here, internal circles or amis. So we lift the 4 points. We're gonna lift side, lift front, lift other side, lift back. Yes? We'll do ami in one direction. Now change other direction. Okay. Now we will do a few relevance in turn out of the legs with the heels together, toes pointing outward to the diagonal, and we're gonna come up and down, up and down. So we'll do a few of these relevance. You can do them at your own pace. Now we will do them with a little wider stance, and again the toes are pointing to the corners of the room, and we'll come up here a few times, maintain the turnout of the legs, always tucked in. A few times. You can play with the hands if you want. Do little wrist circles, hand circles, flourishes. And now come back together here, and we'll do releve, a few releves, but a little faster. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and now hold up here for a few moments. And down. Very good. One more thing is left. Well, probably two. Let's do a little bit of stretching of the triceps. So bring the arms up here, the arm up here, fold it back, and now push here on the elbow. So we get some stretching here. Other way. Yeah. Stretching in the triceps, and also push the elbow back. Now raise the arms like this in a pyramid pose and keep them here. Push the shoulders down, so don't let them come up here. Push them down and try to bring the arms as far back as you can. One more thing with the quads. Let's do a quick quads stretching. From here, you just bend one knee and pull on the foot like this. And let's do a little quad stretching on one leg and on the other leg. You can hold on to something, or if you don't need to hold on to anything, then you don't have to. But make sure that your hips are at the same level, so don't lift the hip, bring it down. Okay, very good. All right, people, this was the quick routine for you, quick warm-up. Just practice it before class, after class, or anytime you feel like. I hope you liked my video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more quality videos like this, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye!